Fearless Squad. My name is Steven Sorrentino. Welcome to Live at Barnes & Noble. Thank you all for being here tonight. We're thrilled to be welcoming Mandy Gonzalez back to Barnes & Noble after a decade when she originated the role of Nina Rosario in Lin-Manuel Miranda's Tony-winning, groundbreaking musical In the Heights. In between, she has starred as Elphaba in Broadway's Wicked and had a recurring role in the popular ABC series Quantico. She is currently on the CBS breakout hit Madam Secretary, and tonight is her night off from starring as Angelica Schuyler in the Broadway sensation Hamilton. But, you know, she's just not busy enough. Fearless is her debut solo album on which she collaborates with some extraordinary creative talents of our time, and I'm sure she'll tell us all about them. But for now, let's give a warm welcome to Mandy Gonzalez.
But it's true, I was here, not at this Barnes & Noble, I can't remember, I think, was it 14th Street? Oh, Lincoln Center, where we did In the Heights, and I remember then being so excited and wearing jeans, and it was, it was so exciting. But tonight I'm here talking about my first debut album, which is so exciting and incredible, and I'm so proud of it. And I made it for you, and I collaborated with artists that I have always dreamed of working with again, and working with. And so I'm excited to share those stories with you tonight. But can I just say, Fearless Squad, say hey? And so I think I'll start with Fearless. Why not? It's there. But I'll start with Fearless because when you make an album and you want to collaborate with different writers that you admire, it takes a lot of courage and a lot of fearlessness to make the call and say, will you write me a song? And the first person that I called after I met with my producer, Bill Sherman, was Lin-Manuel Miranda. And I said, Lin, I'm making an album, and it's for my Fearless Squad, and I want you to write a song. Will you? And he said, of course. But you know, I'm so busy, I've got all these projects, so if you need something right away, you know, it's gonna take me a while and this and that. And I said, Lin, I'll wait for you. It doesn't matter how long it takes, whatever you could write, I would just be over the moon. And he said, well, what does Fearless mean to you? And I told him about my Fearless Squad. And I know so many of you here are in my Fearless Squad, and if you're not, I hope that you join us online, because I don't know with you, but for me, social media can be super overwhelming and you can feel really alone. And so I felt like there must be other people that feel like that in this world. And if you do and you feel alone, I don't want you to feel like that. So come and be part of my Fearless Squad. And I put it out there on social media with a picture of my friends, and thousands of people started to write to me and to say, I want to be part of the squad. How do I become part of the squad? What do you have to do? What do you have to do? What do you have to do? And it's really simple. You just have to post a picture of yourself with your squad. Some people post pictures of just themselves. Some post pictures of their animals. And you have to say, you know, that you're part of the Fearless Squad, hashtag Fearless Squad, and then you have to follow the squad rules, which is something that I created, and what it is I held my hand in yours, and together we changed the world. So with the word held, it's we help each other when we fall, we embrace our differences, we look for the good, and we dream big. And you can be part of Fearless Squad, always. And you always have a squad when you're with me. So you never feel alone, ever again. And I told Lin this story, and he said, "It's amazing." And then I told him the story of my parents, and how they were my first Fearless Squad. And my parents met as pen pals. My father was drafted to the Vietnam War when he was 18 years old. And my mom wanted to join the Peace Corps. And so her parents said no. And she was 17. And so she started to write to soldiers that were in the war. And my father was the first soldier to write back. And they were from two different worlds. In a way, because they were both born in the United States, but my father is Mexican American and grew up as a migrant worker. My mother is Jewish American. She grew up in the Valley. It was a totally different world, but through their letters, they fell in love. And my father, after he left the war, he went home to where he was from. And he realized that he didn't belong there anymore, and so he got in his car and he showed up on my mom's doorstep. And really, she had to choose. In the song, I talk about it, that she had to choose whether she should stay or go, because her family was not happy, because my father was from a different place. And she decided to go, and in turn, she changed the whole trajectory of everybody's life, because my father's family, my mother's family were able to embrace the differences eventually. And I grew up with both sides of my family and feeling part of both cultures, which is a beautiful thing. And so I told Lin this story, and 2 weeks later, he was on vacation, and he wrote this song, Fearless, for me and for all of you. So I hope you enjoy it. Here it is. We begin fearless. We crawl, we walk, we run until we fall. Begin again, begin again. We climb until the world puts up a wall. We learn to flinch, we don't remember when. We feel the pinch of don't do that again, and this list of don't do that again, don't do that again. They put us in boxes, affix us with a label on the side. They win again, they win again. We dim the lights, we shut the door and hide. But as we grow and make this place our own, I let you in, and I am less alone. I am less alone, I am less alone, I am less alone. You remind me of something I've always known. And when I see you, I feel it. When I'm around you, I feel it. When I'm near you, I feel it. When I'm near you, I feel it. Begin again. My mother wrote letters to soldiers overseas. She was doing her part. She was 17. My father responded. He was stationed overseas, and he won her heart slowly. He rides her way for me, and I'll survive this war. A year goes by and there's a soldier at the door. Her parents rage, they didn't know. She has to choose to stay or go. it again, check it again. I know that you and I can do it all again. And when the fear's the only thing that's real, I let you in, and I begin to feel On the piano accompanying me today is my musical director, Mr. John Daly, who you also hear in every song of my album. So I'm so happy he's here with me today. So this next song was written by my producer, Bill Sherman. He sent me this song, and he said, "What do you think?" I don't know. And I said, "Oh, it's amazing. Like, who wrote it?" And he was like, "Well, I did." And Jennifer Nettles. And I said, "Oh, really? Like, oh, okay, yes, absolutely, I want us to sing this song." And this is a song called Life is Sweet. And this is a song for me that is about when you're in a relationship, friendship, when you're in something that you just love more than anything, and then it gets tough, you know, times get hard, and what is it that you do? Do you give up, or do you keep going? So this is Life is Sweet. There you go. I'm not one to back down, but I know what it's like to fall. Got a lot to get up and fight now, but I hit my knees when I got that call. Do you know what it's like to look your demons in the eye? Do you know what it's like to tell your beautiful wife but the man she loved, the fabric of her life is breaking down? I don't ask why me, I say why not take all that I've been given and turn it into living for somebody else. There's a right and a wrong way. There's a cause for every goal. There's a light down the hallway, and in that bedroom sleeps the most precious soul. Do you know what it's like to watch your sleeping child feel your heart beneath your hands like a hummingbird wild? And though you do all that you can to go that extra mile to watch her grow, you don't ask why me, you don't ask why not take all that I've been given and turn it into living for somebody else. that song on the album, if you're like, it sounds a little lonely. Well, it is, because on the album I sing that song with Christopher Jackson, who many of you know, who's an incredible friend, and I made that same call of, would you want to sing with me on the album? We'll sing together again. He said, absolutely. So I'm so grateful to him. And Chris and I go way back within the Heights. He was my Benny when I played Nino Rosario. And we did that show together for a long time, because I met Chris during the reading of that show. A reading is when you kind of just sit around a table and you read out of the script. And I remember that first day of the reading, Lynn said, yeah, I know you guys don't know any of the songs, so I'm just going to sing them. And then, and then we'll learn all the songs. And when he started with Lights Up on Washington Heights, it was like, who is this guy? And how can I be part of this forever? And that's truly what In the Heights became for me, and for so many of us. It became a family. And we root each other on, and we support each other through so many different things. I call, if anything good happens in my life, if anything bad happens in my life, these are the first people that I call aside from my own family. So to sing with Chris again on this album was truly like coming home. And I segue that into this next song, which most of you know, I hope. A song also written by Lin-Manuel Miranda, and when I was putting this together, I thought, well, we have to do Breathe on this album. But I have to do it from my perspective now, like looking back, because I've been through so many different things since In the Heights. It's been 10 years. I've had a child. She's 6. She so wants to be here, but it's school night. But I have things that I can teach now, and when Nina was created and first starting, Mandy was coming at that song from a totally different perspective. So I wanted to revisit the song that I love to sing more than anything, and see where we could go. And it was so much fun and so interesting to look back and to sing the background on that, to kind of sing to myself in a way, because it's encouraging myself where I am now, because I think even though you know a few things, you still need to kind of keep going, and sometimes you do have those moments where you just gotta breathe. So this is Breathe. This is my street. I smile at the faces I've known all my life. They regard me with pride, and everyone's sweet. They say you're going places, so how can I say that while I was away, I had so much to hide? Hey guys, it's me, the biggest disappointment, you know. The kid couldn't hack it, she's back and she's walking real slow. Welcome home, just breathe. smile for the neighbors. Everything's fine, everything's cool. The standard reply, lots of tests, lots of papers. Smile, wave goodbye, and pray to the sky. Oh God, what will my parents say? Can I go in there and say, I know that I'm letting you down? Nina, just breathe. To me. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, Sean, for having me here. It's incredible. Thank you to my producer, Lin-Manuel and Sandy Jacobs, Warner Brothers, Kevin Gore, Kurt Deutsch, and Greg Brunswick. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for me and made my dreams come true. I truly appreciate it. And thank you to Team Beast, Emily Roney and Alexa D'Ambrosio. Thank you. You guys are the best. Thank you. And to my husband, Doug, who's home with our baby girl, for supporting me through all of this roller coaster ride. I appreciate it. And I love you. So thank you guys so much. I can't wait to meet all of you.
We're going to pause for just a moment. I'm going to put a CD in your hand.
Oh, wow.
And you'll talk here and take some pictures over there. What we are going to ask is that everybody please remain in your seats. And we'll actually, once you turn the house lights up, Jeff, we'll get better light. We could. Remain in your seats if you're going to have a CD sign. And as soon as we move Mandy to the table, we'll call you a row at a time so you don't have to stand and wait. Thank you all for being here. And wait for further instructions from Sean.